Hello, friends at Dropbox support. This is how I create Markdown documents. So say I want a header, I just type header goes here. Or if I want a lower level header, then I do blah, blah, blah. And when I want to do a code block, I've got some code examples here. And then I do like this, and I wish that it would wait so I could type in JavaScript or whatever, because then as I type in the function and stuff, you can see it's changing colors as it goes because it's trying to figure out which code styling to apply. But were it using proper Markdown, then I would be able to go like this or like this, and then it would know what code styling to apply, because half the time it applies the wrong color styling because it like picks bash instead of JavaScript or whatever, weird like that. And then if I want inline, which is where the problem most often occurs, then this is inline. Oh, let's see. What was the problem? Oh, it's when I use special characters. So let's say I'm inside a code block. Heyo. And then I think it's when, let's say I've got like quotes in there, blah, which I hate smart quotes. I don't know why it's converting things to smart quotes, but thankfully it takes it back afterwards. Whoops. There we go. Okay, now let me export this again. So export to Markdown. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Again, I don't know why it just doesn't use the browser API to download the file in the browser rather than whatever round tripping it's doing. And let me go to open Visual Studio Code. Here we go. Yeah. So then it's doing all this funky business right here, where it's adding extra backticks and whatnot. So this happens quite frequently. And then, like in this one, it looks like it's okay formatted, I guess. But a lot of times, like the spacing's all off. Like it'll do stuff like this, or just like weird formatting issues. So if I run prettier on that, Markdown issues, I think is what it's called, and this was number 2, which of course is called number 1. Yeah, so in this case it doesn't change anything, but if I were to do like this, for example, yeah, let's say it, and I'll save that. Overwrite, yeah. Okay, and then I rerun this. Okay, see how everything comes out really nice and properly formatted? That's what I would expect. Oh, except weird. Somehow the code block got removed. I think it's because it was not given its name properly, because if I run this again, now it's not going to screw up the code block. Yeah, now the code block's fine. So I don't know what that was, if it was just because I had pasted something weird or whatever. But yeah, so code block remains intact. That's the weird thing. Spacing's all normal. So sorry, that's a bit long, but now you can see my full flow of what I'm actually doing and what I'm experiencing. So I hope that is helpful in debugging. Also, one side note: it'd be really awesome if this bar didn't like hide, or if there was a way that I was able to force it to display. Because you click here and you think that'd make the bar come back, like it's going to unfold, and then it just takes you back. And I can't find any way to get that bar to stick. But I actually want that bar to stick because my document is only yay wide, and yet it's just wasting all this extra empty space that I could be having my tools available to me. So that would be nice.